4 young people received awards on the same day. One was a champion racing driver, one was a best actress, one was a scientific researcher, and one was an outstanding doctor. They all agreed their achievements were thanks to the woman who had taught them. As they were about to head to a celebration banquet, an earthquake suddenly struck. In the next moment, all of them were transported to the ancient world. The racing driver became a young master of a duke's household. The actress became a palace maid carrying the emperor's only child. The researcher became the crown prince's teacher, and the doctor became a commander of the royal guard. Only the woman was reborn as the daughter of a poor and powerless family. She had worked hard to support her husband in his studies, yet after he earned the top scholar title, he married a noble lady from a marquis's mansion. Even their son started calling her auntie. The woman snatched the amulet from her son and crushed it without hesitation. It was the original owner of climbing 99 steps to pray for his safety. The son complained that she didn't understand his difficulties. Her husband also scolded her for being so reckless, saying it was already a great gift for her to be his secondary wife. Hearing this, the woman mocked him for having talent but no character, then left the house with her maid. She decided to gather her belongings and prepare for a divorce. On the way, she heard a familiar voice complaining about how boring this world without phones. Her maid told her the man was a notorious playboy and urged her to stay away. However, the woman called out his full name and ordered him to come down. His servant immediately scolded her for being rude, but the next second, the young master already knelt down and burst into tears. The woman patted his back gently to comfort him, leaving the servant utterly stunned. Afterward, they shared information about their new identities. The young master offered to help her get a divorce, but the woman refused. She planned to divorce her husband herself. At that moment, the servant rushed over to announce that the master had returned from the battlefield. The young master immediately begged her to save him. Meanwhile, the master angrily picked up a whip and demanded to know where his son was. The madam tried to calm him down, only to fuel his anger. He declared that spoiling the son had only made him worse, and it was time to correct that. Just then, the young master hurried over. The master questioned whether he had spent the night at a tavern again. To his surprise, the young master handed him a packet of herbs, saying he had searched for them specially after hearing the master had been injured. He then knelt and asked for forgiveness, vowing to study hard from now on.